Hi, I'm Rosie.
And I'm Christina.
And welcome to the 30th Valid Vibes podcast.
And the vibes are valid because they are real and authentic.
So,
again, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
These chairs.
Yeah, I'll say why. It is my invalid. So, to start off, I was sick all of October. Like, after the Halloween episode, I was feeling it a little bit, but I didn't know if it was my anxiety or if I was getting something. It was both, but I ended up being sick for 2.5 weeks. And it is going around because even Chris, unfortunately, is like going through it now.
Not me, Chris Mazza.
Yeah, Chris Mazza. They're both Chris, so it's a little confusing. But it was a cold that I couldn't shake off.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that had that. A lot of people in my class are sick.
Yeah, it's everyone's like getting it now, but I had it in October, and I had to cancel my facial at you. I had to cancel so much because your nephew, was that your valid?
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's okay.
But like I felt bad to see you. I didn't want to get you sick.
Yeah,
I 1000% could have. I would have got you sick.
Yeah, 100%.
I would have had the biggest regret ever.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. My invalid is that Matthew Perry died, and obviously, like, you know, we don't know him personally or anything, but for those of you that watch this all the time, you know my favorite show is Friends. I literally said it in 2 episodes ago. Did a whole analogy about the show Friends. And the reason why it's my invalid is because, like, I've been trying to watch it as I watch it as background music, basically, background sound. And it used to be like my comfort show, and now, like, I watch it and I'm like, oh, like, it's sad. It's like sad knowing that, like, he's actually not, like, alive, you know, like, it's just sad. So yeah, I know,
because he went through it mentally in 2004,
and he was really
2004 right?
Before that, during, like, all the seasons, maybe from season 3 on, like, he doesn't remember at all. Like, there was only one season or maybe half a season that he remembered. But yeah, he was, like, really vocal about mental health, really vocal about alcoholism, drug abuse,
and he even said, like, don't remember me from Friends, but remember me right now, because he did a lot of podcasts about mental health, and he wrote a whole book about it. And the whole Batman thing, that's another conspiracy.
We're not getting into that because that's all.
That was our last episode.
She say, whatever. He said, she said.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm saying that was our last episode, and, like, that was a conspiracy.
Yeah. So we'll see what comes out of that. But rest in peace, Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing. We will miss you forever.
Friends will never be the same.
No, like, watching it, like, even when Gunther died, like, the guy who played Gunther, he died 2 years ago, and that was sad. And he was, like, a regular cat, you know, like, not on the show all the time.
He was just the barista, right?
Yeah. So now it's like, oh my God, like, they're at the age where they're gonna, you know, and he was young though. Chandler, Matthew Perry is like 52. Like, they're young.
Oh, 54, 52,
whatever. Like,
early 50s.
Still, yeah, like, they're so young. Like, at first you're like, oh my God, like, they're at that age to start like dying, you know, but you just never know. Life is too short. So that's my invalid. Wow.
I guess I'll go into my valid. It's kind of stupid, but last month I was having such trouble finding outfits. I know it sounds so stupid, but I'd run late everywhere. Like, if Armando asked me to go somewhere, I would be running late. I'd have my makeup done all ready to go, and then I'd throw on my outfit. I'm like, I hate it. I hate the way I look in it, because obviously we're transitioning, like, my summer clothes into winter clothes, but I didn't. So my valid is that I changed my summer clothes to winter. So my whole closet, everything is done.
I haven't done that.
Like, I have my jackets out, my leather jackets.
I've had my winter and summer clothes in my closet together all year round.
I have so much clothes that I need to flip everything. And I literally have breakdowns. You know when, like, you are stressing out about an outfit and it's not going good, and your room's a mess, you're throwing clothes all over the place. That was me, like, all last month.
I have, like, my go-to outfits that I repeat millions of times, because that's, like, I know I'm gonna like it, I know it's gonna look good, and I just have to get out the door. But, like, I know what you're saying, it gets very stressful. But also, what was I gonna say, like, for me with school, I have to wear all black every day.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to wear, like, cute winter clothes. Like, I'm excited to start wearing clothes like that.
Which is
even fall. Yeah, even fall. Like, I used to love, like, wearing the boots and, like, the jacket, you know, like, going apple picking and stuff. Like, I couldn't do that this
year. I took everything
flannels.
out.
Like, I didn't.
Because time is going so fast.
The same black shirts 5 days in a row. So
yeah, and I got like staple pieces. I got my
That's
clothes,
nice.
but I was really going through that all last month. I was like, do not ask me to go anywhere because I have
don't have
nothing to
clothes.
wear, and
Yeah.
I'll cry. Like,
That's
please.
so funny. Please
Shout out to
hold.
Starbucks once again.
Cheers.
We had to go. I got sugar cookie because 'tis the season.
Is it good now?
And you
with
got
the
iced
sugar?
tea.
Sugar cookie, yet she added more sugar because it wasn't sweet enough. Because she doesn't like coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, so my valid is I'm officially an aunt, which I'm so excited.
He's
I'm
a
putting a
Zia.
picture. Putting a picture
He's
of
so
him.
cute.
Because I'm actually obsessed with him. His name is Giancarlo Robert
And his name?
Maglione. I know, he's a little Italian
Giancarlo.
meatball. He was born on October 30th. The only did you guess his weight or no? You didn't take a guess of his weight. The only one that got it was Emily.
Really?
On spot, 7'6", yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so he's a little meatball and he's perfect and I love him, so that's my valid.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be all in these episodes now, me talking
I'm so
about
excited
him,
for
like,
you.
so excited. Yeah, so that's
All right.
my valid.
So
I'm very
today's-
grateful for him.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Little
So
transition.
today's episode is about gratitude because gratitude plays such a big role in mental health. And that's
Thanksgiving's
what,
coming, you know.
yeah, and yes. So in honor of Thanksgiving coming up, which is so soon that's oh my god, it's
2
so
weeks.
soon. Gratitude is what got me out of a dark place. And it's very therapeutic. Like that's what kept me going was basically we talked about it in other podcast episodes, but writing down 3 things you're grateful for a
Yeah.
day
I have to start
helped
doing that
me
again.
tremendously. I know I was thinking that too. Like as I was prepping for this episode, I was like, I need to start this again.
Yeah.
And I think like with me, if something good happens, I always like thank God for it. And I feel guilty if I don't take the time out of my day to like thank God, like that I'm so grateful for whatever. Or even what was it last month already? Remember when I said I had an anxiety attack? I was like, you know, I was feeling very down and depressed, but I was grateful for you and Kat and the people that were there for me, my boyfriend, like that I was able to vent to, that I switched it around. Do you know what I mean? Like you could be feeling so down about
there's
something.
people that don't have people to
vent
lean on
to.
and
My
stuff.
mom, like, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
no, I totally agree. Being grateful is so important, especially if you want more in your life. You need to be grateful for what you have. We talked about manifesting and all that, but like me and Rosie do struggle with this, but like we'll catch each other doing it. Like if we talk about our brand or something, you know, we're like, when's the next step? And we're like, okay, but look at where we are now. Like look at where we were a year ago to where we are now. Like you just have to continuously be grateful.
It's
and
hard.
know it is hard, but know that, you know, everything happens for a reason. I'm looking at the sign. Everything happens for a reason. It's the truth. No matter how cliche that sounds, it's 100% true.
You know what we have to start doing? That like I read the book The Secret, so did you. So if you didn't read that, definitely read it. It will
Yes.
change your life.
I have Emily reading
It
it.
changed my life completely. But for the better. Like because we always complain, we're like, oh my god, that TikTok was so funny. Where are the likes? Where are the views? But we have to be grateful. Like if we get 2 likes, we got to be like, oh my god, we got 2 likes.
2 people.
Yeah, because in The
Shout out
Secret,
TikTok.
in The Secret, they talk about the importance of gratitude.
Yeah.
And when you are grateful for something, it will come back to you 5 times more.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
We're always
money,
so grateful.
you have to be like, oh, like let's just say someone on the street gave you $2. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I got $2. Like,
Yeah.
like it's so stupid. But like
It's the
if
truth.
you send out an energetic feeling of gratitude, another thing about gratitude is that I obviously prepped for this episode because I want to educate everyone on the importance of it. So when you're in a state of gratitude, you're not disappointed, you're not angry, you're not upset. You're just grateful. Like in that state, like when you are thanking like the universe for something, whatever it is, all those bad feelings go away because you're so focused on being grateful. So that's why it is so therapeutic.
Yeah.
And it really has been helping me. You know, like you always have to find the good in a situation because what you said, everything happens for a reason. And I know
sounds
it's hard.
so cliche, but it's so not.
But hopefully, like, you know, if you're going through it and you're listening to this, like, that's the best advice we could possibly give you.
I struggled with, like, always saying, why is this happening to me? what's, why me? Why me? Why me? Why is this happening to me? And we talked about this, but you got to switch it from why is it happening to me to why is it it's happening for me.
Yeah.
And that's helped me a lot too, is like, okay, for example, my breakup, we were together for 7 years. And after the fact, I'm like, with everything that went on in the relationship, I was like, this happens to nobody. Like, these things that happen to nobody. Why me? Why am I going through this, hard situation before we broke up and whatever? And now, like, not that it really makes sense still, but I'm like, if this didn't happen, I would not be who I am today. I would not be where I am, even with our breakup.
I know. I got chills when you said that.
Yeah, like, we ended, on good terms or whatever, but like, now being the person who I am today, I couldn't have been that person in the relationship. Nothing against him, nothing against anyone. It's within myself. I was so focused on making somebody else happy or, making everything okay and perfect. And I was completely losing myself. And I think that, I am now grateful for, like, it sounds bad, but like, I'm grateful for
it doesn't sound bad.
The end of the
I always think about that, whatever it is, a boy, my friends that I used to be friends with that like I outgrown, like I'm grateful of the lesson that they taught me.
Right, exactly. Or like I even say, I'm in esthetician school now. I'm focusing on myself. I'm, going to the gym. I'm doing whatever I had to do because I don't need to either worry about someone else or like, be somebody else's girlfriend, like I'm just for me and that's it.
I love that.
And it feels good. Obviously it's sad too, but we we talked about that already, but it's sad too, but you have to focus on the good. So that's what I'm trying to do with like the breakup and everything, is like I would not be where I am right now. And also because I would be even if I was to enroll in the school, right? If I was in a relationship, I'd be like, okay, like, let me get out of school at 4:30. Let me go straight to his house and, go out to eat and then lay on the couch and go to bed. When now I'm like, okay, I'm home. Like, okay, let's film the podcast. Okay, let's, like, if you think about it too, with us, like, I'll take responsibility for this too. Like, our schedule was way off. Like, I was either, our podcast schedule is perfect. Like, it's every other week.
Which is crazy because I wasn't working. I was 3, I think.
No, we were working or whatever, but like I'm saying, I was, like you said in other conversation, instead of doing something else, we could have been working on our business. Like I was just sitting on the couch, rotting away, depressed, when now look how far we've come because my energy is up.
That's true too.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, okay, I come home from school, I'm out from 6 o'clock in the morning. It's now 8 o'clock at night, but I'm still going and I still have to study after this, but I got it. Like, exactly. I'm not burnt out. I'm fine.
It gives you that extra push.
Yeah. But moral of the story for that is that I'm grateful for something really sad that happened in my life and something that I never really thought would happen. You look back now, give yourself a few months, give yourself a year.
Time heals all wounds.
Validvibes.org.
Yeah, by the way, we're wearing our crew necks. I was trying to show off the self-love.
Yeah. Life is tough.
My
hair is. Oh, that's cute.
Just move it like this. But, yeah, like totally. With that, when I got screwed over a lot in my life, and I think it's because I take things very personally, and I've been very sensitive lately. I don't know why. Like, I don't know.
We're two very sensitive people.
I'm very sensitive. I've been like that my whole life, but I always feel like if someone screws me over even a little bit, I get so hurt because I would never do that to you. Even if it's the most little thing, it would bother me so much. But whenever someone like screwed me over or something, I'd get so hurt. But all these people, they're not in my life anymore. But like the only thing, I'm grateful for the lesson that they taught me, because now I'm smarter, I'm more vigilant. My eyes are wide open. Like, I am aware. I'm smarter than ever before. And I'm grateful for that, because if those situations never happened to me, who knows? Like, I'd probably be oblivious and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just smarter than I was before. But another thing, too, with gratitude, you have to be grateful. I literally could get emotional about this because sometimes I feel so spoiled. Like how the little things, you have to be grateful for food. Like there's people out there who struggle to find food. How we have a roof over our heads, how we could walk Like, it's really sad. Like, you know, when I go to spin, I do spin a lot. I love cycling so much, but I'm grateful that, you know, there's times where I'm like, I really don't want to go today. Like, I do not want to go to the gym today. But what pushes me is that I'm able to go to the gym today. And people would literally die for that, you know, so I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I'm able to get up, get going.
That you're alive.
Because in 20 years, you're going to look back and wish you are as fit as you are now. The energy, like, we're going to miss the energy that we have now and our current state of being. That's why, like, we have to be grateful for where we are now, who we are now. Because 100%. In 20 years, I could picture my old ass self watching this podcast like, oh, she was so young.
Oh, I would love to go to cycling. My hips hurt. No, but it definitely makes sense. Also, another thing I learned to be grateful for, the little things in life, okay? Like we said, if you take time to think of 3 things that you're grateful for, sometimes you're like, hold on, like, what am I grateful for right now? You know, everything's going bad. So I used to do this when I was going through a really tough time. I would sit down with myself. I actually did. And would say, okay, what am I grateful for? Crickets. And I was like, all right, I got myself a cup of coffee today. All right, I, you know, studied or whatever when I was in college. I studied today. That's good, you know, figuring what's going on. You just have to think of any little thing.
I remember when I did that, I would do it as soon as I woke up in the morning.
And at night.
And then at night.
Yeah,
because that wires your brain that when you wake up the next day, you wake up grateful.
Yeah.
And
I got to do this again.
Another thing, I would even write, like, I was grateful for my car.
Yeah, like anything random.
People don't have cars. Like, you have to just really be grateful for every little thing. Like, I'm so grateful for this, like how we have a studio, like, you know what I mean? Like, these things that people can't get and they dream for it.
Yeah, 100%.
There's people out there who would kill to do what you're doing right now.
100%.
You know?
Yeah, and I've with being grateful for the little things, like ever since the breakup too, like, completely have a different mindset on, like, life in general. Like, when I go for a drive, even by myself, to, like, Target, I'm, like, admiring the things around. It's really weird, but, like, I'm like, wow, like, you know, the leaves are so pretty today, like, they're
so
red,
like that,
you know, like, I'm like, oh, like, I'll go to Target, have a little shopping spree by myself, I'll get myself coffee, whatever, like, I'll sit by the water, you know, there's certain things that, like, I'm grateful for. I'm, like, very much spending a lot of time with my family recently because I realized this year and last year that life is really short. So I've been, you know, specifically this year, spending a lot of time with family. I'm very grateful for them, very grateful for their support. They've definitely shown their support 100%, all of my family.
I know.
And, like, you know, like, little nights, you know, on drives with, like, if me and you, like, hang out or whatever, like, random hangouts, go get ice cream or go here, you know, those little moments, like, you'll never be this age again, or, like, driving, singing music in the car, like, just anything you have to be grateful for, because you never know when your last day is. You never know what could happen tomorrow. You know, anything can happen, and you just have to be grateful for where you are now.
If you are not grateful for where you are now, or, like, something, like, I think of people with, like, cars, for example, or women who love designer bags. They'll get one bag and already start thinking about the next bag. Or a guy will get a car and they'll be grateful for a day and I'll already start thinking about the next car. There's so many people like that, and they spend so much money trying to find happiness, and they're never going to find it because happiness is from within.
Right.
And just a lot of people struggle with it, and they don't realize that they do. But you need to be grateful. You could lose it
all in one day.
Exactly.
Money specifically. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Like, that's what we have to remember too, you know, with our business and stuff. It doesn't matter how big we are, how much money we have. It can, God forbid, go away in a day. Be grateful for what we did, you know? Like, that's it. And we're doing everything we can for the greater good.
Like, people always looking to be happy. Like, they need something to be happy. And obviously, it's with a materialistic item, honestly.
Or somebody else, being with someone else.
Yeah. You're never going to be happy. You'll get that thing, you'll get that person,
with yourself too.
And you still won't be happy. And the money doesn't come to the grave with you. You can't bring all those designer bags with you down there. You can't. A quote that explains everything I just said is, a foolish man seeks happiness within the distance, but a wise man grows it underneath his feet.
That's nice.
And that is so true, because you're always looking for that next thing, that next vacation, that next bag, that next car. No, like you're gonna be thinking about the next thing. You will never be satisfied. And a lot of girls too. I don't know. Let's talk about gold diggers. Should we? Like
basically.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know, Staten Island. There's a lot of gold diggers here. Like girl wise, is that even a thing? Whatever.
Gold diggers, yeah.
I will never, like Armando. I'm holding on to him because he has the purest heart, and he's just so pure. Has the best heart, the best intentions, respect, morals, values that is so rare to find in a friend, in a person. And you gotta hold on to them tight. And like I would never. Like, I don't care. I literally told him we could be living in the shittiest apartment. I'm literally going to cry because that's so cute. How cute of me.
Aww.
No, but, like, I don't care for that.
Yeah.
Because we live in such, first of all, we live in such terrible
economic times.
Like, inflation is rough. Like, we're all going through it. And especially for men today, like, it's so hard for them to find their place. And we talk about the whole stigma around like men, but he's just the most hardworking person with the biggest heart, and that's all you could ask for in somebody. Like, you know, and even in a friend, like for you, you're gonna cry too. I always say this, like your heart is so big, and you will go above and beyond for people, and like a lot of them don't give that back to you. Like, you know, but that just shows how rare you are. And I learned that because I always had the biggest heart. But like I know who to spoil, if that makes sense. Like I'll know
boundaries.
Yeah, like boundaries. And I know if I'm getting that energy, like if you're giving me good friend energy, you're spoiling me, I'm gonna do that right back to you. But there's people that just like don't do that.
No, I don't get it.
Like, but you have to be grateful for the good. That's what I'm saying. Be grateful for the good people because they are rare.
Yeah.
And materialistic items, money is irrelevant. When you go to the other side, what are you gonna do? When you die, you
cross over to the other side.
You're gonna be nothing without your big lips and your bags.
No.
Are you?
No.
And the guys, what are you gonna do without your car? Who are you as a person?
Just be grateful for what you have. Again, moral of the story, because you never know, and it all can go away. So just be grateful. Have gratitude.
Exactly.
Should we name 3 things we're grateful for right now?
Oh, that's fun. And I was going to ask you, this is so stupid now.
What?
I was going to say we should talk about our favorite Thanksgiving dish. I can't believe that was real.
Yeah, I don't know 3. Okay. I'm grateful for my little nephew, obviously. Aww. I'm grateful that I'm going to be graduating esthetician school in December now instead of January. And I'm grateful for valid vibes.
Was that 4 things?
No, 3. And I'm grateful for Rosie.
Okay.
No, I was going to say something I can't say.
I am grateful for... I am grateful for my current job as a substitute teacher. I was really struggling. Obviously, we're going to talk about this on the New Year's episode.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm very grateful for it. It's very flexible, and I'm very happy right now with that. Second thing, my sugar cookie coffee.
Even though you had to add sugar.
Yeah, it's fine. And third, what did I say like that? And my third thing I'm grateful for, I'm going to say my car. I know I said it before, but how would I have gotten here? You would have picked me up, but what? Was that stupid? Why are you blinking? What?
I'm just laughing. I'm going to zoom in on my face because I said you.
Oh, you didn't give me a chance. You said 5 things.
Kidding. I was kidding.
There's a leaf in your hair. And you, I'm grateful for, so.
I'm kidding. It's just going to be funny to zoom in on myself. Because I was like, I'm Rosie. And I was like.
Yeah, I'm grateful for all that, honestly.
Okay. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
I don't even have one.
I don't like turkey. That's like the last thing I'll eat. I like all the sides. No turkey.
Could I be honest?
Turkey puts me to sleep, honestly.
I don't really like Thanksgiving food. Like, if I'm being real.
I only like certain sides. Like, I don't really like stuffing. I don't like turkey.
All right. Honestly, I'm very happy with that episode because I hope everyone now writes 3 things that they are grateful for a day and see how it changes your life and your mindset. So even comment 3 things you're grateful for. And if you're doing the daily gratitude practices, definitely comment like how you feel within a week, because my mood, I remember I did it a couple times, especially when I'm in a very depressed place, really brought my whole mood out. I swear.
It really makes you find any little thing to be grateful for. I'm literally going to do this tonight. I got to pull out my journal. I have like a journal. They sell them at like either Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Target, that are day and night reflections. And you write 3 things you're grateful for. What good thing happened today? What are you looking forward to for the day? Like, I'm pulling that out. Yeah, I'll let you guys know next time if I keep up with it. But I think that's it for this episode. So have a valid Thanksgiving, right? Well, yes. Yep. By the time this comes out, it will be Thanksgiving a week later. Yeah. So have a happy Thanksgiving. We are so thankful for all of you. Yes. And to show our gratitude, we have something special coming soon. Just saying.
Yes.
We'll let you guys know about that in the next episode.
Yes. Use the code podcast on our website for a discount on really cute and cozy mental health merch. And again, we donate a percentage of each sale that we get to NAMI.
Yep. So you guys are supporting a business and also supporting mental health and getting really cute clothes out of it. So it's a win-win-win.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to stay real, stay authentic, and stay valid.